Well, let's dive into that a little bit more because I think that you bring up a really interesting point about executive alignment, right? Because you as a sales leader are going to have one definition of value, but as soon as you close that deal and you flip it over the fence to CS, if your CS peer doesn't agree with you on like what your value, the value metrics that you're bringing to the table as a sales leader, like if the sales and the CS value positions aren't pretty well aligned,
Yep.
like you're going to do all of this work as a seller to bring these deals in and you're selling all of this value. But as soon as you flip it over the fence and we try to get them live, if that CS team isn't on board with what you pitched, they're not going to get the value and they're ultimately going to churn. So I want to hear, like, how did you deal with that in your past lives there? Because I think that's a really tricky one.
Yeah, it's a tricky one, and there's different root causes for this. So one would be just is there a company-wide kind of an alignment of the type of impact and the value you bring, right? What you're describing here comes out with saying, you know what, there wasn't one that being defined, and sales had to go figure one out, and they figured one out that was working, but there's a misalignment because it's CS not necessarily see it the same way, and they think they have a different mission.